topic is inflorescence, more specifically racemose type of inflorescence. First we know about the cluster inflorescence. What is cluster inflorescence? What is the meaning of cluster? Cluster is a group of anything. You all know that an inflorescence with collection of flowers make plant more attractive and helps to improve reproduction in plant. Cluster of flower help to improve reproduction in plant. A collection of flowers are more noticeable to attract insect. It is attract more flowers are there, so more insects will attract it towards it. So help in pollination, and this help in attraction of insects. Attraction of insects help in pollination. Pollination means plant phase of plant reproduction. A single insect, जब ज़्यादा फ्लावर एक साथ रहेगा तो single insect pollinate many flowers. More flowers ensures abundant seed production, and this is why greater chances of pollination is there. More plants is there, then more seeds will produce, and so greater chances of pollination is there. And this type of inflorescence, where arrangement and distribution of collection of flowers, more plants, more flowers on a floral axis is called cluster inflorescence. That means arrangement and distribution of collection of flowers, group of flowers, that means of flowers on a floral axis. On a floral axis is called cluster inflorescence. This can be divided into, that means cluster inflorescence can be divided into two types. Racemose type of inflorescence. Racemose type of inflorescence and cymose type of inflorescence. Come to the topic racemose type of inflorescence. In this type of inflorescence, that means racemose type of inflorescence, growth is indefinite and indeterminate. Growth of plant is growth of floral axis. Growth of floral axis is indefinite, finite, and indeterminate. What is the meaning of indefinite? Indefinite means axis continues to grow. Axis continues to grow. ये रुकता नहीं है, ग्रो करता जाता है. ये continuously main axis जो है वो grow करेगा. Main axis continues to grow. Main axis continues to grow. And the meaning of this is, it does not terminate in a flower. It does not terminate into a flower. Flower grows laterally in an acropetal manner. Flowers grows laterally in an acropetal manner. petal manner or fashion. Which word you should use? You may use. That means acropetal fashion means younger at the tip, older at the base. Acropetal fashion means younger at the tip, older at the base. This means rough sketch of Racemose type of inflorescence is, that is peduncle, main axis. Peduncle, which is main axis. Technical term for main axis is peduncle, which is main axis. Acropetal flowers emerge from peduncle in an acropetal manner. Acropetal manner मतलब younger at the tip and older at the base. Older at the base. Smaller. जैसे जैसे नया हो रहा है वो छोटा होता जा रहा है, स्मॉल होता जा रहा है. ये एक्रोपेटल मैनर में है. यंगर एट द टिप एंड ओल्डर एट द बेस. दिस इज ये मेन एक्सिस है, पेडंकल है, जो कि इंडेफिनिट ग्रोथ है. यहाँ पे ऊपर में कोई फ्लावर होकर टर्मिनेट नहीं हो रहा, दैट इज इनडिटर्मिनेट है ये. सो इट इज स्टॉक है. इसमें स्टॉक इज नोन एज, टेक्निकल टर्म फॉर स्टॉक इज पेडिसल, दैट इज स्टॉक. In simple language, it is stalk. So, Racemose type of inflorescence has following characteristic. Main axis continuously grow. Main axis continuously grow. Acropetal arrangement of flower. Acropetal arrangement of flower and main axis is single. Main axis is single. Axis is single. These are the characteristics of Racemose type of inflorescence. Racemose type of inflorescence is the subdivision of cluster inflorescence. Depending upon the length of main axis, it will be divided into three types. Depending of the length of main axis, Racemose type of inflorescence can be divided into the three types. Now, number one is with the main axis elongated. With the main axis elongated. Elongated लंबा main axis के लिए. In this type, first one is Racemose. In this type, first one is Raceme. Raceme type of inflorescence. Raceme is exactly same as Racemose. Exactly same as Racemose. It is a blueprint or carbon copy of Racemose. Exactly same as Racemose. Exactly same as Racemose. In Raceme, main axis is elongated, that is peduncle is elongated. Flowers are pedicellate, and flowers are in an acropetal manner. Pedicellate. That means they have a stalk and acropetal manners. That means younger at the tip and older at the base. These flowers are bisexual flowers. Bisexual flowers. Raceme type of inflorescence is found in bisexual flowers. Well, flowers. Example of raceme type of inflorescence is reddish mustard. Next type of inflorescence is spike. Here peduncle is elongated, but flowers are sessile. Peduncle, elongated peduncle, but flowers are sessile. Sessile means इसमें पेडिकल नहीं होता है. Flowers are directly attached to the peduncle in an acropetal manner. Older at base and younger at tip. Older at base and younger at tip. छोटा होता जाएगा younger at tip. तो in spike, peduncle is elongated, but flowers are sessile. Example is acranthes. Example is acranthes. Third type of racemose is inflorescence is spikelet. In spikelet type of inflorescence, a small spike arranged in a spike, raceme or pinnacle manner. Small spikes arranged in a spike, raceme or pinnacle manner. Each flower consists of bract, three stamen, and an ovary with two feathery stigma, and an ovary with two feathery stigma. इसमें क्या लिखा है देखो. Small spikes arranged in a spike, raceme or pinnacle manner. That means ये racemose है तो single peduncle, single axis रहेगा. Main axis is single elongated peduncle in which bract are found. Two types of bract. Some is empty bract, which is known as empty gloom. On the other hand, some bract have floral structure. This type of structure, floral axis. Floral axis में three stamen is found. And two feathery stigma. That is stigma. And that is three stamen. That means flower is bisexual. Stamen. And this structure is known as lodiculus. This is found on floral axis known as lodiculus. Exactly same type of structure is also present but in acropetal manner. That means older at the base and younger one at the apex on the upper side. That means spikelet type of inflorescence has elongated main axis, that is peduncle, and the floral axis is in acropetal manner. It has bract and bracteolate. Bract is known as gluma, empty, and that is known as Fertile, in which floral axis lies. Fertilized gloom. Fertile gloom. Arrange in spike raceme manner. Arrange in spike manner, that means flower may be sessile without pedicel, or in raceme manners means flower contain pedicel. That means small spikes arranged in a spike, raceme or panicle manner. We will learn panicle sometime after this. Fourth one is, another type of inflorescence is catkin. In catkin, the peduncle is thin, long and weak. Thin, long and weak. The flowers are sessile and unisexual. Flowers are unisexual and sessile. That means this type of inflorescence is found in hanging branch. These hanging, इसमें से ये hang कर रहे हैं. में flowers. This is elongated peduncle. Peduncle is elongated but hanging. The flowers are sessile, not pedicellate, and arranged in an acropetal manner. These flowers are unisexual. Example is mulberry, and betula, oak, betula. In spadix type of inflorescence, peduncle is thick, long and fleshy. Thick, long and fleshy. The flowers are small, sessile and unisexual. It is covered by a large bract called spathe. Covered by a large bract called spathe. This is a sheet-like structure. Example is maize, aroid, pistia, Axis is elongated, fleshy, sessile female plant lies here, back side, lower side, sessile male plant lies upper side, and this is enveloped by a cover known as spathe. Enveloped by a cover known as spathe. When the main axis is shortened, we will discuss those type of racemose inflorescence whose main axis is shortened. Racemose inflorescence with shortened main axis. Main axis. First is corymb. In this type, peduncle is short, and the flowers are present in the same level, at the same level. Flowers are at the same level. because the lower flower is more than that the upper flower. Lower flower is more longer than the upper flower. Peduncle, which is short, and flower are at the same height. Flower are at the same height. This is known as quorum type of inflorescence. Next is umbel. When pedicellate flowers arise from a common point, pedicel is low, small, and flower arise from a common point. Next type of inflorescence is umbel. When pedicellate flower arise from a common point, they have an umbrella appearance when seen from the top. That's why its name is umbel. Axis is flattened. Example is capitulum. A capitulum type of inflorescence is found in sunflower. In it, short spikes where the flora are directly placed on the peduncle. Flowers are directly placed on the peduncle and giving it a flower-like appearance. Flowers are directly attached to the peduncle and giving it a flower-like appearance. The florets are arranged in a centripetal manner. That on the receptacle. That means outer flowers are older and open earlier than the inner one. बाहर जो फ्लावर है वो एक्रोपेटल मैनर में है, तो जो बाहर रहेंगे वो ओल्डर रहेंगे और वो पहले ओपन होंगे, और इनर फ्लावर ओपन लेटर. One more type of inflorescence, that is panicle, I told you earlier. It is branched raceme. Branched raceme. Branched raceme means elongated main axis, and raceme is attached to the main axis. This is independent raceme, which is attached to the main axis in an acropetal manner. So panicle is the branched raceme. Thank you.